We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He finds an opening past the 40.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays.
Is it already? You hear me?
Absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the
alright.
defensive side,
I think it's fast, bro.
scheming, all week preparing.
Yeah, like 95
and it seems
speed.
like it goes right out the window.
Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Fred Warner in on the...
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
And less than a yard.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones.
Bro, it's not... All right, there.
Now the Niners get
Fuck
there
is that?
and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Nah, bro, the juking, this game
With a
fucking
2nd and
trash.
15.
Last year was way better. That's what I'm talking about. Might be on some
Out of the
bullshit.
shotgun, they run with Barkley.
I'll take the
Take
first
this
though.
to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Squeeze, double, double. 57 to Mike. Mike 57. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the gun, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
57's the Mike. Mark 57.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he will take it all.
That's a dot, you hear me?
For a giant touchdown.
That's a fucking dot.
Evan Ingram, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Travis Benjamin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Well, they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
And he's got this down to the 35. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
Winds up and lets it go
Damn.
for Samuel. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel, 35 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
The score, Niners,
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Robbie Gould to kick off for
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
How the fuck did you catch
Because
him?
if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting. And
They really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
57 to Mike. And watch the line. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Throwing Jones. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Finds his tight end Ingram. First down Giants. Jones to Ingram.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh shit, I didn't see him.
Oh. Double team and it's intercepted.
I sent it too late.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Damn.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
Bruh, this nigga's fast.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow
No,
any
niggas, that's
leakage
easy.
and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
That nigga did a spam move. That shit weak.
San Francisco.
To Kendrick Bourne.
From 3 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Come on,
They're
bro.
going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the tackle.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster.
Damn, they can smack the shit out of me.
Field at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And this time he's
Why this nigga do a spin move for? He weird ass nigga.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Man, I didn't get the
Coach
first. What the
Brandon used
fuck?
to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up
Give me the
front.
toss.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice
Give me the
explosive
toss.
run.
You better not catch my ass.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
How do you, bruh?
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
I should have. That's my fault. I fucking bullet past that shit.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That next second, man. No, we still good. We
Maybe
still
get
good.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
George Kittle.
15 yards on the play, first down.
1st down, 49ers.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one complete to Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. It's caught by Coleman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that'll be complete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Stupid ass animation.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo.
That's me. I read that bitch.
Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
I read that. Let's go.
Picked off at the 21. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, I need a field goal at least.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's complete to Golden
Matter of
Tate.
fact, a touchdown. Fuck a field goal. I need a touchdown.
And he takes it down
At the
deep
one?
into enemy territory.
I'm hot.
Now it's
At the
out
one?
signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, that didn't take
caught him
long.
at the
One
one? You
play,
serious?
we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
There we go.
And that is caught.
There we go.
He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
And I get ball back at half. Let's go.
Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. And his kick is no good.
What?
Bruh.
I stay fucking
And
up.
this remains a 7-point game.
I stay fucking up.
set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Bruh, fucking block him.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Jones now on 3rd down.
He got hit.
And that will be incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later,
That nigga really got hit, bro.
But the coverage has been excellent. excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started.
Trying to run the ball. Offense at the line.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out
Bro,
on
this
the
nigga's
field,
fast
shutting
as
them
shit.
down, not giving
Damn.
up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
He said, come on, bro, I know. That's all right.
Mostert. This will be stopped
That thing's
about
so
2
fast.
yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Tevin Coleman, now in his 2nd year with the Niners. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Another stretch, watch. They got you checking, what the hell?
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel.
Bro, what
He's
type of
taken
shit
down
is that?
inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And Deebo Samuel's another one of those young receivers that not only looks like a running back, but plays like one after the catch. And he had one of the best seasons among 2019's rookie receivers. Just over 800 yards receiving, but by the time the playoffs hit, he'd become WR1 for the 49ers. And now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the
Can't stop this
backfield.
fucking run.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh,
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch
Out of the
their
play.
lead.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle.
I can't stop that run. This is hard. Especially shit. Oh, he's running stretch plays and I can't catch him.
Is he the best tight end in the game?
I got small
Kansas City's
linebackers
Travis
and
Kelce?
corners
Maybe
and
they're
shit.
1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his 2nd straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field,
Hey, that sounds that coach.
especially as you get closer to the goal line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first
I'll take
league,
off.
That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw.
Bruh,
Jones.
this shit's a fucking glitch, bro. What am I supposed to do? Look at this shit. That's just a fucking glitch, bro. I take that though, bro.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
That's the second time on some dumb shit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I'm going to back. 57 to Mike.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
Oh, X is wide open.
Right.
Shit.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jones. Buying time to his left.
Bruh, put your hands up.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This nigga ain't put his fucking hands up, bro.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the back.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Tate's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh my, bro, I passed that up, bro. I passed that up.
Richard Sherman, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Partner, we always
This
talk
shit,
about
bro, that shit get me
being
hot.
a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On the ground, it's
Bro.
Mostert to start the drive. And he's got this down to the 35.
I literally passed that up.
This drive
He's supposed to
starting
go
off
up.
on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That's a pick, bro. I was right there. I knew that play was coming. Anytime he motions the tight end,
Pretty quickly. I'm not
just
sure he
screen.
made the right decision on that one. I think if he
It
had
is
to do
GG's,
over
I ain't gonna
again,
lie, but-
he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards.
He's been a hella RPO. Bro, I can't stop that shit.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they can see.
That's a pick six. That's a pick six. Please get your ass up there, bro.
By Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. He's at the 40. Past the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker.
I missed.
It looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so,
bro, that nigga was running slow. I thought he was going to get caught.
It cost him. We could have a great finish.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
He's going to be running the ball like crazy. I just got to figure out how to stop it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense.
It's a stretch play again.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game.
Right.
Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That nigga had 210 rushing yards off 10 carries, bro.
I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he gets this up across.
Bro, look, another RPO. That shit's hard to stop.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing.
Yeah, you gotta love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you gotta know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Everything's getting blocked.
First down.
Play matter.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo.
Fuck, I knew that shit was going to be there, bro.
To his receiver, Ayuk.
I couldn't get there faster.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, 49ers.
Come on, do it one more time.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun.
Bro, this nigga's too. His blocks are doing everybody, bro.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Garoppolo looking to throw. Completes it to Coleman. And
bro.
The chalk into the end zone.
Fuck, I can't stop shit.
Touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
The linebackers are slow as shit, too.
Up to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 34.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants.
Damn, bro, low-key I've been on the losing streak. I ain't gonna lie to you.
with 3 interceptions
I got too many
thrown already.
interceptions.
We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be
He got
a
there.
little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 2nd down.
No, I ain't on 4. Well, maybe all together. Nah, not even all together. It's a different league. I think I'm like 1 and 2 in this league.
To throw again. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Flushed out right.
This ain't going out of bounds. Good ass
sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is
That nigga stat padding at this point.
Chance
Yeah,
of
weirdo.
turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
The 13-yard line.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Phil W picks it up.
That nigga weirdo trying to stop
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it, because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe.
Alright, I'm about to cut the stream right now. I'm about to cut the stream. I'm gonna cut the stream right now, and I'm gonna start a new one. I'm gonna show you something real quick.